On this episode of Video Globetrotter, I'm on a mission to find the most relaxing vacation spots. First, I'm heading west to California for the ultimate spa and casino resort experience. It's both decadent and relaxing. Then it's off to the Empire State. No Big Apple adventures, but rather up north to the Inns of Aurora in the Finger Lake region of New York. And really, nothing says sun, sea, and sand more than a Caribbean island esplanade. So look out, Grenada. Here I come. Just arrived in Palm Springs, one of my favorite towns in Southern California, where I'm gonna be checking out Agua Caliente Casino Resort and Spa. They're known not just for their gambling, but also for their unique suites with views of the Coachella Valley, a sick cigar lounge, great food, and some really unique spa experiences. I can't wait to check this out.
Scott!
Hi.
It is so good to see you.
So good to see you.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm good.
Dustin, this is Scott.
How are you?
Just checking in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. You brought your money, I hope, because you're going to do some gambling. We got a lot of slot machines.
This place is gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, isn't this lovely?
It's so beautiful.
So I'm going to start with the district.
Okay.
And we've got 3 different food options. You've got Asian food,
Okay.
Mexican offering, and then the deli, which is open 24/7. This is our Java Caliente.
Okay.
So that'll be a great place for you to get a latte if you'd like one.
Nice.
And then if we go over to our 360 sports bar, oh my gosh, state-of-the-art screens, everything you could ever
Really?
imagine. This is the best. Our 4-star steakhouse. So excited that you're gonna have dinner here. I think it's tonight or is it tomorrow?
I think it's tonight. This is incredible.
And after your steakhouse dinner,
Yeah.
I would love for you to try Pivot, our cigar lounge.
Oh, the smell.
But what I'm most excited about is we need to get you up to your room.
Nice.
So let's
go see it.
Thank you. Well, here is your fabulous room. We are so excited. Okay, so there's a kitchenette off to the back and then breathtaking views of the Coachella Valley. So you are gonna so enjoy this.
Look at that mountain.
When you get around the corner and go check out your shower, you will not believe it. You're gonna wanna definitely move here.
This is truly spectacular.
Enjoy your trip. And if
Appreciate
you need
it.
anything, please don't hesitate to call.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Have a good day.
I am so excited to finally be here. This room is unbelievable. The views are blowing my mind, but what I'm really looking forward to is tonight's dinner. I hear this chef is one of a kind, but first, gotta take a rest. After a much needed refresh, I make my way back downstairs to the steakhouse for what I'm told is one of the best meals in town. I'm really looking forward to this. Are you Chef Ken?
I am. Are you Scott?
I am.
Nice to meet you.
I heard a lot about you.
Welcome.
What's on the menu?
So we have our filet Oscar, we have our pan-seared salmon, and also our pan-seared scallops.
Wow.
Why don't you go have a seat in our private dining room? I'll go back and whip it up and bring it out to us.
Sounds good. A delicious bottle of red keeps me busy, and when Chef Ken comes out with the food, it looks amazing. I definitely want to know more about this place. So I'm really digging the ambiance here. Like, what's the backstory for the restaurant?
We've gone from no stars to Forbes 4 stars. The guests are really loving our presentations and what we do here. So I'm gonna get back to the kitchen and prepare for our guests.
Thank you, Chef.
My pleasure.
All it takes is one bite and then
Now I know why everybody has told me about this restaurant. It's unbelievable. So I'm gonna finish up here, and after this, we're going to check out the cigar lounge. I've heard so much about it, I can't wait.
Good to see you. Welcome to Pivot.
Oh man, this place is great.
So I'm Sandy Josephson. I'm
Nice
the
to
Director
meet
of Food
you.
and Beverage. And I picked a very special cigar to pair with the after dinner flavors that are still going on in your mouth right now. The Davidoff 50th anniversary of Maduro.
Oh wow. So are we gonna light these up or what?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know what we're waiting for.
I love this place. I've walked by it a couple times and it's really packed. It's really crowded.
Absolutely.
People love it.
Yeah.
And I hear you're expanding it.
That's the exact reason why. It's just become so popular.
I hear you got some very interesting cocktails. Tell me
Absolutely.
about the smoker.
Oh my God, the smoked old fashioned. #1 drink, it's our signature drink. We put it in this smoker, and so we bring it to you in the dome, and of course, open the dome, and it just unbelievable.
You're making me thirsty. This might be the best cocktail I've ever had. This is the best way to do an interview.
Absolutely.
You should have this in your contract.
Well, it kind of is in my contract. Cheers.
After dinner drink of champions.
after the cigar and cocktail, I am feeling good. Next stop is the casino, where the slots and gaming director shows me a little more of what they have to offer.
I appreciate it, Jim. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And then leaves me to finish the night with the big screens and a cold beer. It was a great day, and I can't wait for what they've got in store for me tomorrow. I love this place. Are you kidding me? Look at that view. Being a video globetrotter is not a bad gig. I really wouldn't mind waking up to this every morning. Before I can get started though, I need a good breakfast. And oh man, they got me set up good. Poolside, mimosa, fresh fruit, cold meats. I'm in heaven. Welcome to the good life. Wow, that was amazing. Now we're gonna go see my friend Daniel at the spa. He's got something pretty special set up for me.
Good morning, Scott.
Morning.
Welcome to Sunstone.
Thank you so much. I've heard so many good things.
Thank you very much. We have a lot of treatment set up for you today, so come on back and
That
I'll show
sounds
you around.
great.
I've been told before, I'm a relaxation expert.
I'm ready.
So this room right here is the grounding room.
I feel grounded.
Following this, we'll put you into that halotherapy session. So what that's going to do is inject halotherapy into a booth. Then from there, when you go in for your massage, it'll be the Serenity massage. The Serenity is a Swedish style of treatment, but then we're also using infused oils with gemstones. So one of the things our tables have on them is we use a far infrared, a gemstone heating pad. So the other thing we have is for you is the light stem facial. So that uses the light stem panels. It works with 3 light spectrums. One's for acne, one's for anti-aging, and the other's for pain.
You can do something with this?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. At the end of your services, we do have a special surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
So I'll take you out there. It's by our private spa pool, and I'll show you that so you can relax.
Nice.
Hey, Scott, how did your services go?
Oh, this was fantastic.
All
I feel
right.
like a new man. Each one was so unique. I've never experienced anything like that before.
Yeah, we hear that a lot from our guests. Thank you very much for spending your day with us.
Thanks so much.
It was a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Okay, take care.
All right.
When most people hear New York, they think of the Big Apple, a city that really never sleeps. But just 3.5 hours away from the hustle and bustle is my next destination, the Inns of Aurora. I'm about to really get off the grid in New York's best weekend getaway. I hear the buildings are incredible, the activities are wild, and it's got an amazingly relaxed vibe. In the 19th century, the tiny village of Aurora was the home of business tycoons and a bustling lakeside trade. Today, it's been revived to its former glory thanks to one woman, Pleasant Rowland. After graduating from Wells College here in Aurora, Pleasant founded the famous doll and book company, American Girl. Over the last 2 decades, Pleasant has made Aurora her next project, restoring its grand mansions into boutique hotels and welcoming guests for generations to come.
Hey, are you Scott?
I am. Are you Sue?
I am. Welcome to the Inns of Aurora and to the Finger Lakes. Come on in. I can't wait to talk to you a little bit about it.
This place, it's like a storybook.
About 18 years ago, I was invited up to meet Pleasant Rowland. Her mission here is the restoration of these buildings.
I cannot wait to get out there and see this village.
Scott, I'm so glad that you took the opportunity to get up here, check out the Finger Lakes. I know that you're going to be going on a tour with Alex, and he's going to take you through the actual buildings and walk you through the village.
Hi, Scott.
Alex, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Welcome to Aurora, it's nice to meet you.
Man, this place is incredible.
Thank you.
Gigantic trees, these houses are unbelievable.
Do you want to head on inside?
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. Each house has its own personality.
Right.
So the design changes a little bit, but the intention behind it all is there and cohesive. You're going to see Pleasant's amazing art and all these different colors and textures throughout each room. And then each of our 5 inns also has its own sprawling lawn.
Right.
3 of them are right on Cuba Lake, which is spectacular. So you can have your s'mores at night in the summer.
Side note, I can't wait to do the s'mores.
Yeah. We have the Aurora Inn, which is our flagship property, built in 1833. That's more like a boutique hotel style, which is similar to Walcourt Hall. But the other 2 we're going to see are very similar to Rowland House in that they were built as private homes. We're going to see E.B. Morgan House, which is the grand, main home for the family.
Wow.
And Zabriskie House was built a year after this one, and for the other brother.
I can't wait to check them out.
It's really fun. We have guests who only want to stay in their room.
no kidding.
And we have other guests who treat the inns like a passport and they want to stay at each of the different properties and experience all the rooms because they're all so different. They all have different interior design, they all have different art, different views, and even just different histories.
This tour was incredible. The properties, spectacular. I can't wait to see what they got in store for me next. Soon, I make my way to the dock behind the roll-in house where I meet up with Laura, the programming director.
How are you on this beautiful day?
Oh my God, how can I be bad? I mean, look at this place. This is your office?
It is.
I was looking at the list of your activities. They're very unique.
We have an archery pitch, and then you're going to also get to go out on our fishing boat.
So it seems like you put in a lot of work on the outdoor part of this, all the activities, all the programming.
We wanted to make sure that guests could come here and relax, but we wanted them to stay a while, to focus on their wellness while having a luxury vacation.
I mean, you guys got to be going through a boom because right now, this is what everybody wants.
At the Inns of Aurora, we recognize that time away and being in nature is a way that people can really slow down, settle down, quiet their minds.
So I was walking by and I noticed you got a lot of water toys over there.
We like to make sure that our guests can get out on the lake.
And I can definitely see why. What a view. But I don't have long before meeting Matt and Mike on the trail for some sweet off-roading on the way to my personal archery lesson.
Matt, I am so excited. Who would have thought I could come to New York and do archery?
It's fun, it's relaxing, and once you've done it a few times, we've had so many people contact us afterwards and say they've taken it up at home.
No kidding.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in the outdoors, and so when you see other people experiencing it, it's phenomenal. It feels so good.
Woo! I did it!
Excellent.
Thanks, bro.
You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us.
The best!
Coming back later.
After this, we head back to the lake for my date with a fishing pole.
These lakes are in the form of fingers. How did they get like this?
Giant glaciers moving through over millions of years.
How big is this lake?
3 miles across.
Okay.
And 39 miles in length.
Wow.
Big body of water.
What's the biggest fish you caught in here?
It's a 16-pound lake trout.
Are we beating that record today?
I hope we do.
We didn't catch anything, but my next destination will definitely make me feel better. Just east of town, up the hill, is a special kind of place to relax. I can definitely get on board with what this place promises.
I'm Rachel.
How are you? So nice to meet you.
Well. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Welcome to the spa at the Inns of Aurora, delivered by Rasa Spa. Happy to have you here today.
Thank you. So tell me about some of the services you have here.
There's an amazing hydrotherapy experience that you're going to get. These services really get enriched by whether you do a cold dip or you do a hot tub or you do a steam or a sauna, so that you'll actually do a particular circuit that we think is best.
Sounds incredible. I can't wait to try.
Great. So let's get you ready for your service.
It does not take me long.
I'm ready.
So I'm going to walk you into the space where you're going to get your service.
Okay.
We have a cafe over here, which you're welcome to enjoy. Pond out there. We have 2 ponds on the property.
I saw like a whole school of geese out there.
They were born here.
You're kidding me.
No, seriously, they were born this year. This is actually my favorite spot in the spa. A great place to get away from the city and come up here for a weekend or a few days.
Unfortunately, I can't stay all day. I need to get back to town. A little while later, as the sun sets peacefully across the lake, I think back on my day in Aurora. It's small and cozy, and I like that. The building restorations are very impressive, with a view to match. But even after all that, there's one thing I've been looking forward to most of all. Graham cracker, chocolate, toasted marshmallow, fire. Video Globetrotter. It's not a bad gig. Wow. Maybe we'll try to catch one of those bass again tomorrow at sunrise. This is Grenada, a short flight from Antigua, a nation void of an army, but as picturesque as any island in the region and mostly known as the spice of the Caribbean. Almost 200,000 tourists seek out this piece of paradise on Earth, a place to relax, explore, visit the Caribbean's longest swimming pool, or just soak in the sun at one of the island's beautiful resorts. And speaking of resorts,
I'm off to meet my good friend Leo Garbut, who along with his family owns and operates Calabash Resort here in Grenada. When did you actually come?
I came in 1987.
Wow.
And I came to buy a rum distillery.
I love it here. I just think it's a special place. Resorts like this offer guests easy and convenient beachside access. And since we're in Grenada and the water is gorgeous, I figured we'd all go for a swim. When you're in Grenada, you have fun. Fun is just part of the deal, and so is food.
Hey, man, Scott, how are you, man? Everything good?
What's going on, bro?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. To sample authentic Grenadian cuisine, I've come to see my old friend Brian Benjamin, aka Bibi, a native Grenadian who packed up and ventured to the UK in hopes to spread his favors overseas. Now he's back in his home country, feeding locals and tourists alike.
So what's happening, man? What brought you to Grenada, bro?
I'm hungry.
Well, I'm gonna feed you.
I want some good local stuff.
And you're gonna get the best.
Yeah?
I'm gonna got some nice specials there for you.
Don't forget my rum punch. Tradition suggests that the first rum comes from the island of Nevis. This Caribbean staple was created when slaves working on the sugarcane plantations discovered that molasses could be fermented into alcohol.
Come on, Scott, I got something for you.
Yes.
Try that rum punch. Let's see what you think. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go cook you some nice food. Anything else you want from me, brother? Enjoy.
You just
Let me
made
go
my
cook
day.
for you.
Thanks.
I'll be right back.
Like many chefs, Bibi's recipes were handed down from his grandmother. Keeping the traditional way of cooking Grenadian cuisine alive, now tourists and locals alike can get a taste of it here while enjoying a magnificent view of the bay. Of course, after a proper meal follows a proper dessert. The chocolate industry in Grenada is one of the biggest in the Caribbean, and a deep colonial cocoa history associated with it. To learn more about how chocolate is produced, I came to visit Aaron Sylvester at his small cornerstone, the Tri-Island Chocolate Factory. It all starts with a little pod.
What I wanted to do in Grenada was, we have the best cocoa in the world and we have the best spices in the world, so I wanted to bring the two together.
So obviously you see chocolate in the store, but like, how is it made? Like, what's the whole process behind it?
It all begins from this little process here. So we have the cocoa bean inside this pod, and I'll just show you. So we basically would crack this pod, and then inside you have the bean.
Oh.
So on the outside of that bean is a sweet white pulp, and you're gonna suck the pulp on the outside, not the bean, just the pulp.
Okay.
How does that taste?
It actually tastes like a lychee.
There you go.
And since I'm already here, why not get busy? I'm gonna get hands-on. I'm getting geared up to make my own chocolate.
So before we go in the factory, just have to make sure we got the boots on, apron on. Now it's time for the hairnet. Yep, absolutely. Okay, welcome to the factory.
Oh,
smell good?
Smell that. Wow.
So this is our 75% dark chocolate.
Grenada offers a perfect climate for cocoa trees to thrive. The natural biodiversity of Grenadian farms makes it possible for cocoa trees to receive great nutrients from the soil and draw unique flavors from its neighboring trees, adding a spicy aroma to the cocoa pod.
So what I would do now is I'd put this in the fridge, and then in 15 minutes you'll have a chocolate bar to enjoy.
Wow. Oh my God. Stop thinking about travel. Just do it. You'd be surprised how much better those pictures you see in magazines look in real life. In the meanwhile, I'll continue to bring you with me as I make my way around the globe. You know, kind of like a video globetrotter.